Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spasro. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. If your birthday is on this day, kindly comment your name and birth year, so let the mother know about it. Let other connect with you. For personalized horoscope or astrology report, contact us by email, which we provide in the description. Format to send us an email: your name, date of birth, month of birth, year of birth, time of birth, location of birth, with country and full-size photo of you. Check description for the updated offer and payment for services which we provide. Today we are going to see about birthday of March 25th life hack number 25. Individuals by and large talk less as they are marvelous and insightful. In any case, this doesn't imply that they are cold and unromantic. Number 7 addresses key 2, which has not many characteristics like number 2, and that is the reason they get best with number 2 individuals. Number 7 individuals are marvelous commonly, and they continue to imagine about what they need throughout everyday life. Their psyche is incredible to the point that they can draw in what they imagine. They ought to stay away from stretch and be more loose. Like number 2, it is significant for number 7 individuals to be genuinely associated with their accomplices. By and large, the majority of the number 7 individuals are steadfast until they are gravely harmed by their accomplices. Like number 2, they likewise should be cheerful in their own life to have a decent profession. Any little issue with their separate accomplices become huge in their mind as a result of their over-investigating nature. Number 7 individuals ought to speak with their accomplices all the more frequently to clear mistaken assumptions. If you were brought into the world on the 25th day of the month, there is a powerful side to your propensity, which you will as a rule express to your closest relates. You have genuinely a philosophical air, and may end up being hopeless when you feel that things haven't turned out on the side of yourself, particularly while pondering your own associations. You would be proper to a section as a guide, educator, or healer. You will generally be of a fair height and have a wheatish creation. You will have an outstandingly chosen goal. You are generally over fragile and get harmed in your feelings with no issue. You can't persevere through even the tiniest sufferings. You don't check out others and deny their evaluation. You do everything as indicated by your longing. You have a specific power through which people are commonly pulled in towards you. You have a decent look. If you find the goings on the side of yourself, and as demonstrated by you, you complete even the most problematic situations with no issue. Regardless, if you are tense and pushed by anything, you imagine that things are more certified than they truly are. You are a quiet person. You are incredibly sensitive and may every so often explode quickly. You commonly don't encourage your issues to anybody. You by and large need to investigate a new area. You are uncommonly cherishing towards your family and are constantly seeking after for their progression. You may see numerous high focuses and depressed spots in your everyday presence. You are by and large great in business. You get aggravated with no issue. You will expeditiously acknowledge the people who esteem you. You like to travel an incredible arrangement and read books stressed far off grounds and countries. You will have a wide data on the things around you and of the world. You are reliably anxious about your future. Prosperity adroit, you may encounter the evil impacts of stoppage, heartburn, and skin diseases. You will reliably sweat a ton. Having green leaves like lettuce and cabbages will wind up being valuable. It will help if live nearby greenery. You have a marvelous memory. You are direct and steadfast. You are an expert in the art of correspondence. Regardless of the way that you have an amazing data, you may sometimes not have the choice to use it in your works. You like to lead your life unreservedly. You are an extraordinary and charming person. You have a sound, prudent mind and sharp information. You are clever and academic in your manner to manage life. All the while, you have fine sense, which, if you can check out, will control you well through life. You are good for investigating and examining subjects significantly. Your keen capacities compel you to avoid completely confiding in anything. This is where you are at your best, using your perception to reveal real factors and information to significantly grasp the current matter, and subsequently make quality decisions. You would enter well in specialized investigations, teaching, hypothesis, enchantment, and cerebrum research. Your test is that, while you are using your cerebrum to examine life's issues, you ought not negligence the heart. You can end up being successfully imbalanced for the wise individual, which can make you saved, essential, and most ideal situation. Basic. Do whatever it takes not to permit your keenness to lead your life to the point that it misses the key human attributes of getting, compassion, and love. You like to work alone and set your own pace. You will overall culmination projects once started. You may have inventive capacity, especially in structure. You are tricky and feel significantly, yet you don't share your feelings viably and don't pass on them well. Try to make and keep up significant and huge associations. Sort out some way to share your emotions and more significant insights about presence. Trust is the route into your energetic euphoria. Sensible, imaginative, inquisitive person. You are pulled into various districts of development that require high educated limits. You have the versatility of thinking, the hardness of the spirit, the ability to slaughter uncertain quality. You are an individual consistently trying to see the value in new data and find answers to in advance insoluble riddles. Your remarkable limits will find an or inspiring use in the activities of a scientist or educator. Allude to the quantity of consecrated numbers is an image of secret and information. It has for quite some time been believed that the number 7 suggests the premise of the entire advancement. It was the 7 spirits who were depended by God with power over the components from which all creatures and plants were subsequently made. Man who claims the quantity of spirits 7 inventive individual, yet for certain odd things. All around created instinct, the capacity to examine, rich creative mind, and striking creative mind, are trademark highlights of such individuals. The image of a crisp, shut and savvy recluse is more every now and again a matter of interest than excusal. Incorporating normally feel the presence behind this extreme facade of a good soul and a high cerebrum. The refinement of the appearance and method of correspondence completes the image. It's hard to keep up relationship with people under this sign, especially if the accessory is the particular backwards. They are steadfast and necessary to their picked one. They support the home. They are trustworthy, persisting. They regard normal interests with the other half. You are a consistent, imaginative individual with a great soul, and with explicit characteristics. The owner of a logical cerebrum, unbelievable inventive brain and an incredibly advanced nature. With the amount of births of 7, people are routinely brought into the world skewed later on to become entertainers, writers, subject matter experts, realists, specialists, or writers. Neptune. Since this planet is interconnected with the moon, by then people of Neptune organize well with people of the ensuing sort. By and large they are mindfully objected or rigorously, they are perceived by a reliable character. As often as possible they have a dangerous money-related situation, since cash disintegrates in their grip like snow. They have mind-blowing insights, yet they sometimes convey it beyond what many would consider possible. They are slanted to wagering. These are unnoticeable, significantly fragile characteristics, pardoning and sensitive to the disposition of others. They scarcely choose, generally really fragile with sensitive development, don't recognize quarrels and conflicts. Often they are used in cordial organizations, consistently melodic, with their whole existence they feel for every last one of the people who persevere.